Your offer is now accepted, and your realtor is busy getting those inspections started that we talked about last week. What's next? I'm Lisa Pinnock with Lisa Does Loans and the Mortgage Dream Team with UFFC Express. Welcome to our Home Buyer's Guide series. We are so glad you're here. This week, we're talking about the mortgage onboarding process, where we receive the contract from your realtor and set up your file for the mortgage process. Okay, first things first, have you paid your earnest deposit yet? In your contract, it will stipulate how much the earnest deposit is, who it is to be paid to, or who is holding the escrow, and where it is to be paid. It gives a date to pay by, and you'll want to make sure you're on time. How you pay is important too. Please make sure that you're paying from the same bank account that we are using in the loan process. We're required to source your funds, so we'll be looking for that transaction on your statement. We may also need to see a canceled check if it's not printed as part of your bank statement in some cases. When your realtor sends your contract, we're going to go through every page and make sure that we have your loan structured properly and with the criteria that is laid out in the real estate contract. We double check and verify the address, double check the purchase price that it was agreed on, and note the earnest deposit and closing date. We'll pull your property taxes for that property and estimate the new taxes. We look for things in the contract like seller concessions, survey and title requirements, and additional provisions. We note that the contract is complete and that we've properly applied all negotiated items to the loan structure. Then we get to work on finalizing the loan structure and getting your disclosures ready. Next, we'll look at the interest rates and get the best rate for today that is possible. At this point, we'll have a discussion about locking the rate, or if we're in a rate environment that favors holding off on that, we may choose to float the rate. More on interest rates and float versus lock later in our series. Other things we do, we request title fee quotes and insurance quotes at this point too. We double check all the fee estimates, and when everything is ready, we'll send out your disclosures via secure electronic document service. It's important to know that you'll be seeing most of these pages over and over again from now until the day of closing. Anytime that anything substantial changes in your loan or circumstance happens, your loan paperwork will come to you for signature again with the updated information. The initial disclosures include estimates made in good faith, and we try to be as accurate as possible, but without underestimating. We'd rather overestimate just a little and have a happy customer when the actual fees we estimate go down. We do our best. And anytime we are sending new paperwork, your signature is required to prove that we are following the rules and guidelines we're required to abide by. Your signature. It gives us permission to speak to third parties on behalf on some of these documents. On other documents, it gives us permission to continue working on your behalf in the loan process. Some of these documents make you aware of your rights. When you are my client and your offer is accepted, our team, we will give you a detailed description of every document in the package. But as you see, there are too many individual pages to go over in this short video, but you'll get one with more detail when it's customized to you. But with most of the documents that you sign, you are merely documenting that you are provided with the information. None of the signatures during the mortgage process obligate you to this loan until you are signing at the closing table. Many of the documents in the disclosure package are just previews of the forms that really aren't even completed until the loan process is complete, but they're required to be in the disclosure packet. Yep, there are lots and lots of pages, and you'll see them over and over, and then again at the closing table. So, after you've signed your disclosures, what happens then? During the consultation where we went over the loan estimate, we're going to ask you for your payment information so we can order your appraisal. The appraisal, in most cases, is the only upfront payment that we will need on our side. If you are buying a manufactured home, we will also need an engineer inspection fee. up front. But anything else is rare, and those costs are going to go to your closing costs. So now you can see how things are starting to come together. Now that we have your signed intent to proceed, we can order the title work, your appraisal, and start working on other processing items. We'll go deeper into processing in an upcoming segment of our series, but I hope this onboarding description gave you an overview of what happens just in the first couple of days. Next week, we're going to go over some of the do's and don'ts when you are about to start or you're in the middle of the mortgage loan process. I've got some valuable information to share with you that you won't want to miss. Do you like this content? Please like and share, and we would love it if you would subscribe to our channels too. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and you can read more about our team and the mortgage process at www.mortgagedreamteamok.com. Thank you so much for watching, and please give me a call or shoot a text or email if I can help you, or you have questions or even ideas for topics in this series that you want to know more about. The Mortgage Dream Team is here to help you, and it all starts with a conversation.